Hopefully you're ready for more Monogatari. Well, we had story time with Shinobu. That's all you really need to know for the last episode, because that was the gist of it. But I'm glad you're back, and through the magic of the internet, it looks like no time has passed, but a small bit has. So I am raring to go to see more Monogatari. So let's get on with it. Yeah, we still don't. But it has the ability to swallow and make anything that ventures too close disappear. And then stopped when she went to the Antarctic again. That would also be quite bad. There's quite a few people in this town that he might care about. Yeah, you've already had Hawaiian shirt to go missing, even if it was by his own accord. She's back. What a reason for trying to help him. So you have two differing opinions, and I'm guessing Hachikuchi has one as well, if she was to awake. Yeah, she was already beaten to a... well, not a pulp, because not much damage was done, but she was embedded into the wall. Is now the time to be fighting? I do wonder why Monogatari decides to have a lot of its background as just desks and chairs everywhere. Does she not have the quite the balance that the other one does? Differing opinions usually does come up with a collection of plans on how to succeed and overcome certain obstacles. So the fact that they're kind of at arms against each other might be good. Might be. But this is Shinobu we're talking about here. She can be obstinate when she wants to. I don't think he's going to, yes, help in this. Ah. So even that isn't enough to draw his attention. And the fact that Shinobu would allow that just to beat her. Oh my. Yes, I wonder what he's grinning about. I'm trying to think of any other legendary places like Shangri-La. Once again, is this the time for this kind of conversation? The safe answer. Mainly because she has the power to eradicate the world, as we've seen. That's a bit of a harder one for him to answer. Good attempt to try and get out of it. Nah. Perfect timing. I think that has settled that answer, hasn't it? The fact that they sat there. The correct response. Mozart to the eyes. Jesus. And that's a simile. Rein yourself in slightly. Yep. To be sure, he's enjoying it. Ah. Everyone else was biting him, so why not? Why was she out cold? What was with all that almost transformation sequence? Where she basically just put on her bag and replaced the broken bit of top. That he was a coward. I mean, I didn't think of it like that. Okay. Is she taking the lead or something? Yeah, why are they playing along? Okay, it was only for... The power play has switched slightly, hasn't it? I would actually like some progression on what this darkness thing is, yes. Maybe make a less unflattering name for her. Please, someone have an idea. So what is it? What is it? It seems to be a very localized black hole in some regards. Gain. Well, the time for discussion has rapidly run out. Good idea. Ignore that now. Get out. You're wasting time. Endure all of it while you're still able to stay alive. I wonder exactly how many different abilities that unlimited rulebook contains. Has she passed out again, or is she just sleeping? And where's Shinobu? She would have revelled in being able to annoy him while he's passed out. And she's off doing something because it is the night. He wasn't actually tested. Especially since it appeared on top of the collection of desks and whatnot. Perfectly healthy. It does have some sort of structure, so that at least they're not completely in the middle of nowhere. Yes, I've actually forgotten. Oh yeah. Gaian. Can she use the whole jump to the location thing like they've been doing? Unless he passed that for another 12 hours. Oh, she's still... She was already caught by the darkness once. 3/4 of her survived. would it have the same effect if she was engulfed in his shadow? Can he sense that something's wrong? Because they are linked, aren't they? Like their emotions, what they're feeling, etc., etc. Where did Hachikichi go? So she's just in there playing games. Wouldn't be such a bad little dimension. Well, she appeared last time it happened. Make the most of your situation, eh, Araragi? Well, that was a quick turnaround. That face. What does she know? It's good that they have this kind of these abilities. So even though she was part of his shadow, well, I know it's probably not permanent, but it's very interesting on how they're. So he no longer has his. Would have his not being able to die. Then he isn't. Yeah, he hasn't been turned back to purely human. So she's still somewhat. Somewhere. But their bond has been erased. Does that mean that it needs to be repaired? Obviously it does, but will she regain her full strength with this? Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah, this isn't the time to get. This isn't the time to get panicked or flustered. Although if something was like that was to happen, then the case is that she would have to die first. Why? Why? Ah, and because Hachikuchi's a ghost, and because he was immortal. Well, damn, that's his entire character out the window. All he did was throw himself at the problem. I was about to actually make the same kind of comment. Because normally people don't possess these kind of abilities. Okay. Is it because that she's got no way of like drawing the power back as well? I'm surprised that Hachikuchi is trusting him with the backpack. He might look for it. Okay. Fair enough. He's growing, isn't he? Because, what was it? They wouldn't have done it last time? Or he wouldn't have done it before? Well, it's not that bad of a spelling mistake, I guess. Although it might actually make a difference. Hmm. Whose house are they going to just land at? I know that Cambero lives in something that looked like this, like last time that we. I think it's when we first originally met Kaiki. Hmm. Well, his pattern of just being in the study. I can't remember what they called it. School thing. Oh, wait. I was thinking of someone else. Was there four of them? Oshino, Kaiki, Gain, and then the woman who. She destroyed Araragi, didn't she? Look who it is. I've seen you before. She knows everything. That's very lucky, isn't it? Maybe we'll actually get an answer onto what this darkness is. Or maybe the way the Monogatari will handle it is keep it completely vague as well, just to annoy me. And I wouldn't be able to fault them for it. Because sometimes when you want mystery and intrigue, the best thing to do is not give it away. Leave people wanting more. And I feel like Monogatari is a show to understand that. But we don't have much long left to get to the conclusion of this story. But the risks have really ramped up now, haven't they? With Shinobu being, well, she's not there and in trouble, and their connection being severed. It's kind of good that they did say that she was losing power rather than gaining, because that gives them a convenient she's now in danger thing, rather than we'd be like, Shinobu can handle it. Even if she couldn't back then when she was full power. I'm not sure how I feel about the trilogy of those three together. It brings out too much in Kayomi there. And there we have it. Another episode of Monogatari down. The stakes are well and truly raised, and somehow the only punishment that he managed to get away with after inflicting all of those, after drawing the ire of those girls, was a few bite marks. So, all's good, I guess. And this now annoys me of how the Monogatari has laid itself out, because I am now stuck on episode 3 instead of having it nicely separated into first half, second half. Maybe I should try and do something for next time to make sure this doesn't happen again. But it's a nice little cliffhanger for you and me both. So, if you want to see more, make sure you join along with the channel so you don't miss anything. And of course, any like ratings are greatly appreciated. And where I would give a lot more detailings on my thoughts of what's going on, I probably missed quite a bit too much of the kind of subtext of what they were conversing about to make any strong statements, other than the almost perverse pleasure that he got through a lot of the interactions in this one. But the severing of the connection between Kayomi and Shinobu is something that kind of troubles me, especially not knowing what the darkness is. If it just turns out to be some, like, oh, it's another character, they're just having a tea party, it won't ever be something as dumb as that. But Monogatari is the show to have, well, to completely subvert my expectations of what's going to happen. So who knows, maybe there is something that's been stated long ago and I've just not picked up on it, about exactly what the true nature of all of this is. So of course, if you've enjoyed this episode, please let me know down below. And I know many, many of you are very good at it, so continue not leaving spoilers. But for now, get some rest. And I'll see you in the next one.